Hello and welcome. Since we are at the tail end of August and there's basically like 4 weeks left, someone in the comments asked if I could do a bit of a club tour just to see the squads that I use, the squads that I play with, and stuff like that. So I thought I might as well. Why not? So we'll have a look. I'll start with we start with La Liga because it's the one that's popped up. So this is my La Liga team. Quite a lot of obviously, yeah. Now it's all special cards from various things I picked up. The longest serving uh, player is Messi, who I got back in September. Who, when he got the team of the week, I thought I want that card, and then I packed a couple of sellable players in packs and what have you, SBCs. So I sold them and bought this Messi, and he's basically been my starting striker from the start. So he's been used in squad battles, division rivals, objectives, and friendlies, and all that kind of things. Um, Obviously, the Acuna and the Griezmann will come in later on. Hazard was an early starter, got him from a pick. The Ramos one was a lovely SBC to have. His end of the era card is brilliant to play with. And yeah, Spanish League means there's a whole load of special cards available, as you can see here. The Beckham was a gift for everybody. And yeah, just a whole whack of special cards. All of these clubs and teams are going to be slightly lower than they normally are because I'm 80-90% of the way through the Messi SBC. So I've been selling off players that I have not. I've been using players in SBCs, so they won't appear in any of these anymore. But yeah, Premiership is another squad that's absolutely loaded with special cards that have just picked up here, there, and everywhere. Even to the extent that I've still got Aubameyang, Barnes, Pogba, Rashford, Bernardo Silva, Alexander Arnold here that there's not enough room on the bench. Just because there's been so many SPCs and so many stuff that's playable to complete and things that you can just grind and pack through. Kante is obviously the best player there. I've always struggled with a striker for the Premier League team. Kane just hasn't fitted, doesn't seem to play well enough. But the rest are really good. Chilwell and Grealish obviously benefited from England doing well in the Euros. But yeah, that's a really good left-hand side. I use the Premiership team now and again, but not that much, I'll be honest. Bundesliga, again, slight 4-4-2 variation. Again, I haven't packed a Lewandowski special card, so I've always been a bit behind on the striker front. But the defence is solid. Kimmich is lovely in midfield, and Neuer is always safe at the back. I did the Martinez one. It doesn't play well, personally. But yeah, the footies, they've got some nice cards there, and I picked up the Hazard and Schick during the Euros. Serie A. Right, now this is an interesting one. Technically, I think number-wise, you can't really beat 298 strikers, as well as Dybala 97, Tonali 96, Bonucci and Delete 96. That's mad. But I don't get along well with, how do I say, heavier, taller, more physical strikers like Lukaku. I prefer the Griezmann and the Messi in my other team. Marler is one of the few players I actually bought because didn't have a Serie A left back other than a goal on for ages, so I just bought him. He was really cheap, and again, they've got a whole load of special cards, and ones that I've got rid of because I don't use this team much. Ones that I've got rid of into the Messi SBC. League One. Now this is different recently because of all the footies content. Amavi came through, Renato Sanchez obviously, Gelson Martins, Atal, and Diatta. So there are some nuts one. I didn't do the Fabregas SBC because I had Verratti at that point and it didn't really work out. I got Navas, I got Paredes today, so that's that. Mbappe I've used up until I got the Gelson Martins one, and Klaus got outed today. And I haven't really used Depay or the other ones. And obviously you've got a whole load of French special cards from the Silver Stars ones that have been a good good league to use for that as well. Other than that, I've had squads for silvers, which has varied throughout the season, I'll be honest, as people have linked up. Obviously, with the Martinelli, Vidra, Hudson Odoi combo, that kind of picked my front three. But the Samba Stars were an excellent promo that I've used all the way through all the Silver Stars, as I think every other team I've come up against has used the Samba Stars. There's always been a strong Brazilian link in everybody's silver team, as you'll have seen when you face people. I've kept track of the use the blue cards that I've had throughout. I got lucky enough to get the Ronaldo, the Mbappe, and the Neymar blue. So that's really helped with all the icon swap stuff, which is why I've kept a team with them. And then I've done various nationalities. As you can see, Spanish, Argentinian, Italian, German, Brazilian, Portuguese, English, French. Obviously, they vary massively in what... Some of them are quite ropey, some of them are quite useful. And Objectives is the one I use for Division Rivals, which is a mixture of icons, La Liga, and then Chilwell and Grealish, really. And then just every other good player I've got that I like to use. But these guys work well, and that's about it. I don't know what else to do in the squad tour, really. I've got, obviously, from the farewell objective recently, I've got all the loan players. So there's a whole load of loan cards that we've collected along the way, which have been useful for friendlies and things like that. I think Van Dijk's the only team of the year I've actually got. Yeah, I think he's the only team of the year. But obviously, anybody who plays regularly and completes... There's Nani and Gignac who don't even get in any of the squads. They're literally just there to see if they rise, and then I use them in a Messi SBC. That's pretty much what they're there for. Alessandrini in China. Iniesta, who's Spanish in the Japanese league. I bought him just so I got Xavi and Iniesta in midfield. Sorry, I didn't buy him, I completed him. Rooney in the Championship. Hazard. I've got a Hazard right with the 98 Path to Glory, and then this one Road to the Final. So that worked out nicely. Cruz as well. Just loads of cards which I haven't really used, but haven't put in an SBC yet because of links and everything. But there's just so many... Just shows you how many special offers and how many opportunities there are to get cards. The Romero 91 I've got several times. Cards that you get but you don't really use. But there you go. Anyway, that's about as exciting as club tours get. And then between about 87 and 82, there is nothing apart from loan players in my squad. I'll tell you, there's a couple. Van Bergen I've liked using. He was a squad foundations. They've all gone. He's the only squad foundation player that's left in my entire squad. So there you go. That's a club tour. That's what you're getting. I don't know what else to include in this, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate that. Let me know. Bye.